It's currently 2 a.m. I can't really sleep right now, so I am out here taking a walk in Hokkaido. Like I feel like I've been having like this midlife crisis or something. I feel like, as you get to like that age, as you get to like a certain point in your life, you start to, question I guess your life in general. I don't know how to explain that, but it's more so like you think a lot. You think a lot about your future, and if you will have a successful future, or even a future by itself, And sorry, I don't. This is like my first time ever this is like my first time kind of like letting my feelings out like this normally. Like usually I just internalize it in my head. I just talk to myself in my head, but never out loud. And I thought recording would probably help out, and also posting it on YouTube to see if it would work out. I don't know. I'm trying something new. Anyways, going back to that thought about, about like questioning your existence, existential crisis kind of thing, or like, wondering about your future and stuff. I feel like, man, like I'm on a Japan trip right now, right? Like a two and a half month Japan trip. I've just been traveling around Japan and stuff, and doing whatever. No really plans, as you can tell. First month with my friends, and then the next month and a half is by myself, and then just kind of just living my life there. But currently I've just been thinking about like what my life is gonna be like once I go back home, right? Like obviously this Japan thing is not gonna be forever, right? It's not gonna be something that lasts forever and stuff. And obviously I'm not really I'm scared. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm scared because like I don't know if I can ever go back to a job where I feel like I'm slaving off, or like I'm just feeling unfulfilled and stuff. Like I worked an office job for about 4 years. I did some warehouse jobs here and there early in my life. Like I'm 27, I'm still young, as I tell myself. I feel like I'm still young, but like it does feel like time is running out, right? And and you hate to hear it, where like people say like comparison is the thief of joy, kind of thing. Oh my god, it's slippery here. Uh-oh, I might have to reroute myself here. Let's reroute myself, sorry. But going back, like I feel like comparing myself to all that is what is really. But yeah, going back to what I was trying to say, you see all these people, they have their life like kind of figured out, kind of. And I get it, social media only shows like the good sides of everybody, right? Like it's not like excuse me, it's not like anything like important or anything like that, right? Like it's not I don't know, like, sorry, I got distracted. I don't know why the taxi stopped there. but yeah, no, like you see people have their lives figured out, even if it's just something small, right? Even if it's just something small, and it really like questions your, like, whether or not you're doing something good, or whether or not you're doing something I guess fulfilling in your life, right? So it does get me a little like worried it does get me a little scared. Like if I have everything under control and stuff. And it doesn't. And I feel like I don't have anything under control. Well, at least like after I return. Excuse me. I feel like when God, I don't know why this is so hard to like speak about my feelings out loud. I feel like, you know, like I just feel like I'm going a path that I just don't feel like I'm gonna accomplish anything. Like I'm not asking to be remembered forever. I'm not asking to save the world, right? You know, actually, there's a quote from the Bears. Like I'm not asking to save the world. I just want to feed my kids, right? And like obviously I don't have kids right now, but like I just want to be able to live a happy life, and that's it. That's it. I just want to be able to live a happy life. I'm not trying to save the world. I'm not trying to change anything like drastically, right? But like I just want to be able to live happily, right? And like I know like I can enjoy the simple things, right? Like I can enjoy going out there, making people's days, and I do that. I try my best to make people happy. I try my best to make myself happy, right? Not only other people but myself as well, right? So there's things in that like that I know that isn't really, you know, tarnished, but it's just more so like I feel like my whole career path in general, or like my whole life in general, isn't going the right way. Oh man, I don't like, my mind feels so jumbled up right now. Like all I'm saying is that I just feel so lost, right? Like I feel so lost, you know. And I forgot to mention, like I went on this Japan trip to kind of find myself again, and like I quit my corporate job, quit my office job to do this, because obviously I couldn't take a 2.5 month vacation, so I quit it. I still have a part-time job that I'm working remotely here and there, freelancing basically, but and it's video editing. I do like it, right? So I'm not too upset. I think like that's kind of what I want to tackle, but not to stray off topic. Like I just feel so lost with everything. Like I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like there's something more that I could do, or I feel like there's something else I could do. Yeah. This is not gonna work. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just feel like I'm not going the right direction. Like, yeah, I like going back to what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm lost because I feel like I'm not happy where I'm at, or where I'm happy where I'm gonna be after this. And like I know I can't predict the future, right? Like I can't predict what happens afterwards, right? Like that's not my goal. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to predict everything that happens afterwards. But like you know, you have a sense of control. You have a sense of like thought in your mind where it's like, oh shit, you know, like I don't think this is gonna work out. You know, you feel like, oh shit, this is not gonna, it's, like, you know, exactly, like it's not gonna be where you want to be, right? Like I know you can't change things overnight, right? You can't like flick the switch overnight, as easy as it sounds, right? It's just not like that. But like, you know, you think to yourself and you're like, but like, what can I do to make that happen? You know, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on that one. Oh shit, this is so hard. Fuck, is this what therapy's like? Shit, man. Honestly though, it's just like I just wish that things can work out the way I want it to be. And I'm not gonna spend this time, talking about like what I want to do or what I want to be. I just want to talk about how much I've been like keeping this shit in my mind and like bottling it up and shit. It's Sunday night right now, right? The next day is gonna be Monday, and for many people here living in this city, tomorrow is a work day, right? Like tomorrow people will go to work and continue their lives. And I used to, dread Sundays because, it's like, oh man, I gotta sleep early because I got work the next day, or I got shit to do the next day. And it's like, oh fuck, like why I don't want to live my life dreading a day of a week, it's not how I want to live. I feel like that it builds so much anxiety and stuff. And I feel like the only way to change that is to, kind of do something every day that's worth looking forward to, if that makes sense, right? Like go out there and do something that you enjoy, right? So I feel like that's what I'm missing out on. I feel like that's what is like kind of stopping me. And I guess it's just like I know what I need to do. It's just a matter of how do I get there. Oh god, the sidewalks are getting slippery again. But yeah, that's exactly what it is right now. That's exactly where I'm at. Is that I'm dreading going back home, and it's not because I wanna glamorize Japan and suck dick about how good Japan is, right? But it's more so a personal thing, right? Like as much as I love the country, like fuck me, dude, it's a lonely fucking country. Not a lot of people that I know who live here, they tell me how hard it is to make friends and stuff, or be social. But but you go out in the popular cities, you see people are having fun with their friends, you see people together. But my friends tell me the majority of people you see aren't on the streets, being with their friends. They're at home, they're at work, they're doing their own thing. And fuck man, it just makes me scared about like, oh shit, like I don't want to live a life like that. But honestly, talking about it now, it's like it's a reality that you have to face, right? And we can't escape it, right? We can't. It's not like if it was easy, right? Everyone would do it. Everyone would do whatever the fuck they want to do, right? But that's definitely not it. That's definitely not gonna happen, right? And you gotta make it work, and the work, it takes time, it takes effort, right? So I guess what I'm trying to say is like, shit, man, I gotta get my shit together, basically. Wow, who knew talking about your feelings would kind of help you find your problems, probably help you find your solutions to your problems. Oh no, oh my god, how do people, oh my god, I almost slipped. Yeah, I don't know, I thought I'd upload this because I wanted to see if anyone else was like kind of feeling the same way. And I thought that the vibe was excellent, just walking 2 a.m. at night in Hokkaido and just like kind of vent about your feelings as I'm facing the icy sidewalks and the cold fucking weather right now. This is definitely keeping me a little bit more awake. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sleep. I have a flight. My flight is in 2 days. Well, the next day actually. Anyways, that's for the personal vlog. This is just me throwing shit out there and kind of just venting and hoping it sticks on the wall. You know, well, that doesn't even make sense. It kind of just means throwing shit and hoping it sticks on the wall. It's such a shitty feeling, and like everyone knows life is fucking hard. Life is tough. Boo-hoo. Fucking get a real job. Fucking loser. Right? That's the shit I tell myself. And it's just like, oh, eat shit, man. Be miserable. Or like, you know, just accept it, man. You're not gonna be able to work what you want and stuff. And I'm like, sure, dude. Sure. That's true. Maybe not. But like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. What can I do? You know? What can I fucking do? Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm not, like, I know what I gotta do, but I don't know what to do. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Cause like, it's like, shit, dude. Like, do I got? I don't know. I got a bunch of like options, I guess, that I have to fucking face and shit, right? Like I got a bunch of shit in my head that I gotta understand and stuff, and I don't think one video and me talking to this camera as I walk is going to solve all these problems. But it does help maintain it, is what I'm trying to say. And it is weird. It is weird talking to myself as I walk these streets alone. Well, not really. There's actually someone on the other side of the sidewalk, and I feel weird talking. I'm pretending that I'm talking on the phone, but like, yeah, what the fuck. Anyways, this is kind of like a little self-reflection. I guess I did find a part of myself. You know, the goal was to kind of just, you know, understand myself. Like the goal of this trip was to kind of just find myself. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a nice little Torii Gate shrine. Really beautiful. But yeah, I guess the goal was to sort of just, you know, figure out myself, and I think I'm figuring out myself every day. And reflections really do help. Really. Oh man, I don't know. If anybody watches this, you know, like, I hope you guys find that peace you're looking for. I hope you guys figure it out. Because I thought I did. I thought when I turned 27, I thought I figured it out. I didn't. I didn't. I figured out that I need to escape this shit. That's what I figured out. But I didn't figure out where I want to be in life, or like what I want to do in life. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of wish that things were different, right? I kind of wish that I handle things differently in life. I didn't, honestly, no, I didn't. I went to college. I went to college. I actually graduated with 2 diplomas, one in business management, one in marketing. And yeah, it led me nowhere. Or maybe it didn't lead me nowhere. I led myself nowhere with them. I felt like I was, first of all, business management, like, fuck all, like, what I think I was supposed to do? Huh? Like, fucking start my own business and shit? With my fucking anxiety? Hell no. Oh, man. But, yeah, then marketing. Fuck, did I think I was gonna be some fucking next top tier marketer? Shit, dude. No, definitely not me. Oh, man. I bought these Timbs yesterday. Sorry, I don't know. I keep rambling and shit. I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. I just have so much shit. Random shit that's flying through my head. And I'm just dropping it on you guys like that. I hope you don't mind I'm trauma dumping on YouTube right now. I felt like, you know, I've seen a lot of people talk about like their problems and stuff. It's been recommended to me sometimes. You know, people talking about their life, their struggles. Oh man, and don't even get me started on my fucking, I guess you can say my love life. Fucking A. That's a different video. That's a different walk, man. Holy shit. I'll tell you that, man. Like, that shit hits different. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about my life in general. I guess career. I guess that's the main thing. Career. This whole thing is about career. You know. Sorry if I also sound like heavy breathing. I am obese, and walking on these on a slippery sidewalk is taking a lot of energy from me. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah. Like, honestly, I think oh, dude, you know, honestly, there was a thought that crossed my mind not too long ago. It's like regrets and stuff, right? And it's like, people be like, oh, you know, do the shit you think, do the things you love. Have no regrets, right? Go out there and live your life and shit, right? Fuck me, dude. Have I been doing that? I mean, sure. But there are also some things that I do regret. You know, there's some things that I wish I tried. I wish I did differently. And you know what? Like, it fucking scares me. That thought of the what ifs scares me so much. You know? Like, this could have been something if you just did this, you know? And you play the what ifs in your head. You play alternate realities, different universes, you know, unique timelines about what could have happened in your life. Oh man, dude, I'm telling you, all the thoughts in my head, you know, so recently I was watching a movie, one of my favorite movies with one of my favorite actors, Denzel Washington, in Remember the Titans. When I was in high school, grade 10, I joined the football team, right? And I wasn't really like a social butterfly. I didn't make many friends, right? Until grade 10 felt like it was like the changing point in my life. Like, I went out there and I put myself out there and I talked to people. I joined the team, and that was one of the times where I felt like, that I felt like I belonged, right? Anyways, football, right? Football. I mean, you know, it's not easy getting into like the NFL or in like major sports, right? It's not a walk in the park. You got many fucking souls out there willing to bleed, willing to put everything they got and then some to make it work. And honestly, I hope they make it, man. Fuck me, I hope they make it, right? But going back to my story, right? In grade 10, man, our team was fucking amazing, right? I feel like we were the second best team in like high school. I don't know what you call it, like fucking the region or whatever. And man, I'll tell you this, dude. We had a good team, right? We made it to semifinals. I think there was like a weird call from the ref that happened at the end, and we would have been up. We would have won. But the ref called it off. Like, what? So obviously we ended up losing that match. It was the semifinals of the tournament or whatever, the championship, and quite unfortunate. We would have won. We would have gone to the finals, and we would have faced our opposing team, which was the top team of the division that we were in. And we lost to them in the regular season, but we knew that we could beat them. But man, we lost. And it's not the fact that we lost, it's much more so like, I had so much fun playing football, and I don't know, I feel like after grade 10, when that season ended, I became lazy. I wasn't as, like, I guess, interested in it, right? Like, I wasn't I got people coming up. I don't want them to pretend I went talking on the phone. I felt like I wasn't fucking, you know, doing my absolute best and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man. Got too much shit on my mind and stuff. But, fucking, I'll tell you this, right? Sorry, that man was drunk, and I did not know what he would have done. So I was just preparing myself. Anyways, back to the football story. I had some of the best plays, and I felt like I had potential, right? And a lot of people said like, oh, why didn't you join the grade 11 team, man? You know, why didn't you run it back? And I was, honestly, I think a part of it was more so like, so grade 9, grade 10, they had their own coach. So it's junior and senior. And I felt like that transition from junior to senior was so different, right? Like I didn't want a new coach. I didn't want a new team. I wanted to play with the same team. I wanted to play with the same coaches. But that didn't happen, right? But I felt like, oh man. And I think mixing in with the dread of, the running and feeling tired, you know, I wasn't willing to sacrifice my body. I wasn't willing to sacrifice, you know, all of this to get what I could have been, you know. And fuck me, did it haunt me, because I felt like I could have done something. I could have been, you know, a really, really strong D lineman. I was a D line. I was a D-line defensive team tackle, pretty sure. And fuck, man. I remember there was some plays that happened in the regular season in grade 10. I caused 2 fumbles in a row, and fuck me, I got the biggest dopamine hit when people were like, oh shit, you know, like yo, run that shit again, JJ. Run that shit again. You got that. Good shit. Bro, that high, that dopamine level that I was chasing, golly, dog. I just wish I had that, you know? Wait, is this supermarket 24 hours? It is. Oh my god. If I just fucking put in the work, if I just had, you know, like, fucking got off my ass, bro. If I wasn't so fucking lazy, I would have done something big with my life. I felt like I would have accomplished something. And honestly, I feel like that's one of the biggest regrets I had, is not seeing my true potential in that one, right? And that wasn't the only sport that was lazy or I didn't reach my full potential. Boxing, right? Like, I have thoughts here and there now at this age about entering like semi-amateur, semi-pro. Like, just like go out there and test it out. I really love boxing as a workout, right? But I really wanted to try actual boxing, sparring and shit. But no, when I was young, I didn't, like, even my friends asked me to do it, and I fucking didn't do it, dude. Ah, fuck, man. What could have been, dude? What could have been? But yeah, no, it eats you alive, right? And I feel like that's what I'm dreading right now about this whole path, about what I'm scared of. It's like, fuck, man, I could have been something. Right now, here I am, dreading about going back home, about working a 9 to 5 and slaving off my fucking life and shit. It's so fucking scary, dude. It's so fucking scary. Man, I just wish shit was different, dude. And I wasn't dealt a bad hand. I was dealt a decent hand and I played it wrong, right? Fuck, man. God, man. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are like early 20s right now, when people tell you don't have regrets, they fucking mean it. They fucking mean it. don't have regrets, bro, because it will haunt you. It will fucking haunt you, dude. And like, you know, even the small ones will come here and there, but there will be big ones that you will have, and it's you. You have to do your absolute best to avoid it. Fucking avoid it, man. You know, there is a silver lining at least. You know, I would like to say. I have a friend who's constantly worried about getting to the age of 30. He's the same age as me. We met in high school, right? I tell him, like, we're 27, we're young still. You know, like, we still got 3 years in between 27 and 30, right? To figure it out, right? You know, and part of me is like him, is afraid, because it's like, oh shit, if I'm not this by 30, then I'm a complete failure, right? And it feels like that, but honestly, man, he's been putting in the work. I've been seeing him put in the work. 3 years is a long time, right? Maybe not to get like a master's or anything like that, but fuck me, if you start now, yeah, you know, you're gonna be 30 anyways, so might as well be 30 and be closer to the goal that you're at, right? Or the goal that you want. So yeah, it's so reflecting back to me, it's like, okay, you know, I'm 27. I could keep trying. You know, I could keep going and try my best to get out there and make it work. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was rambling on that shit, but like, fuck, man. I wish shit worked out differently and stuff. You know, like, I don't understand why I had to like put myself, you know, out. If that makes, like, man, like, I just wish I fucking did something differently. That's all I'm trying to say. And it sucks so much, man. It sucks so much. Oh man, I feel like I've been talking a little bit loud, so I don't want to fucking, you know, talk shit like this all the time and do all this shit, you know. So all I'm gonna say is like, fuck, man. Like, I'll be out here and I'll try to live my life and shit. I'll be out here trying to do my absolute best. Oh fuck, here we go. Fucking slippery sidewalks. I'll stay close to the edge, so if I slip, I can grab the wall. It's a really, really tough situation. It's a really, really scary situation, and I have no other choice but to face it, right? Like, that day is gonna come where I go back to Canada and my life will start again, right? There's no preventing what will happen. What I can do is control my feelings, control how I respond to it, and just fucking do it. You know, like, fucking go out there and fucking live life and shit, you know? So yeah, I felt like talking about this was actually helpful, and I can enjoy the rest of my trip, you know? I mean, I'm not gonna stop thinking about this, but definitely talking about this to you guys definitely helps it out a lot, you know, because you know, I'm actually grateful. I have a really good support system with my friends, but I feel like, you know, they've been going through a lot too, and I don't want to burden them. So here I am burdening a bunch of other people who are willing to listen on this YouTube video. I also hope you guys enjoy the scenery as well. I hope it's not too shaky. I've been trying, I thought like putting my phone like this would help, but I feel like it's a bit shaky, to be honest. I'm almost back at my hotel. I'll end the video soon. I kind of wanted to end the video while getting something at 7-Eleven. I might get like a Yakult or something. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you are like young, and I'm talking like young, even if this reach, I don't know how, but if this reach a really young audience, you know, then guys, go out there and make it count, you know? Every second counts, right? And I'm not asking you to fucking put 100% every day. You know, we're not fucking machines, okay? It's okay to have days where you're tired. It's okay to have days where, you know, you're burnt out and you want to rest, because you need that rest. But just be consistent. Be consistent with your lifestyle. And don't be too hard on yourself. Go out there and enjoy yourself and stuff, you know? Like, experience life. Experience a lot of things, actually, you know? Figure out what you want to do, kind of, in a way. Kind of go out there and just find out what you want to do in life, right? Find out, like, what you want to experience and feel like, oh, you know, this feels like something I would want to do. This feels like something I want to, you know, like, focus on, right? So go out there and figure out what it is, you know. And if you guys are around my age or even older than me, it's not too late. It's not too late, honestly. Like, well, how do they say it? They say it like the best. They say like the best time to plant a tree or something like that, or the best time to save was yesterday. The second best day is right now. So, or time, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, fucking go out there and fucking live your life, man. That's it. That's all I gotta say. You gotta go out there and experience life, right? And I'll figure out what I gotta do. I'll figure out what I need to do and stuff. It's normal, right? I just hold up 1 second as I buy this. こんばんは。レジ袋ご利用ですか？大丈夫です。はい、170円でございます。はい。はい、ありがとうございます。So basically, you know, go out there and enjoy your life, and, you know, make some time with yourself. Find out what you want to do, and eventually, I feel like you guys can find, or eventually you guys can play your cards better than I did, right? No, I hope if you guys listen to this, I thank you a lot. I don't know if I'll ever do anything like this, so if you guys are looking forward, maybe not, I don't know. This was actually pretty helpful. This was pretty fun, actually. But yeah, no, if you guys are going through something tough like this, if you guys are you know, having a hard time, I hope you find peace. I hope you find the peace that you guys were looking for, and I hope you guys figure it out. And that's all I could ask, right? So I hope you guys have the good rest of the day, good rest of the night, and thanks so much for hearing me out. And yeah, take care. Love y'all. God bless.